What's up, comic book fans? And welcome to Comics Icons. Now, JJ, what they call me. And today, we got more Blood Hunt. This time with Wolverine Blood Hunt, number 3. And if you guys missed any parts of this series or this event, then I'll put up a card for you at the top of the screen. And I'll put a link at the end of the video as well to both. But when we left off with this series, Wolverine and his buddy Nightguard had taken out Maverick's band of mercenary vampires in Maverick's recruitment attempt to get Wolverine to join in with his new vampire ally, Alyssa, of the Sect vampire clan. You see, Alyssa promised Maverick a chance to be her king if he could get Wolverine to clear the table for her to take Blade's spot as the ruler of the vampires in this endless night. Wolverine and Nightguard, though, would end up taking the fight to Maverick instead of playing his game. But when they approached his hideout, the issue ended just as the two heroes got attacked by another group of vampires, this time an underwater clan. So if you guys are ready to see what else Mav's got planned for his old buddy Logan, and find out what Alyssa means to do with him, then you guys know what time it is. Let's get it. So we kick this issue off with Wolverine and Nightguard fighting off this huge attacking horde of Aqueous vampires. And right now the heroes are just cutting them down left and right back into the water as the vamps try to climb into the boat. And just as Logan lets his guard down for a second to make sure that Nightguard is good, which she most certainly is, he gets caught off by surprise by one of the Aqueous vamps, who lunges right at him, tackling him to the ground. But Logan then manages to get his hands on a flare gun from the side of the boat while he's down, and while the vamp threatens to drain Wolverine, he sticks that flare gun right in his mouth instead and lights him up. But unfortunately, he also torches the engine in the process. So now he and Nightguard are forced to leap into the water as their boat explodes. And if things seemed bleak before, now they're even worse in the water with the Aqueous still attacking. But as Logan continues to cut down the vamps, he gets an idea. Because one thing he knows for certain is when there's gallons of blood in the water, you can always expect uninvited guests, as he and Nightguard spill blood and then quickly swim away and retreat just before a gang of sharks swim up and have the feast of a lifetime. Then Wolverine and Nightguard make their way through a cave and onto a walkway where they come to a door. And at the door is a camera where Maverick and Alyssa are watching. And as Maverick taunts Wolverine from the camera and speaker, we can see that from Maverick's perspective, Wolverine is all alone. Since Nightguard is a vampire, she doesn't show up on any of the cameras. So all this time, Maverick has been thinking that the only person helping Logan is the CIA agent Jeff Bannister, which he had deduced from the drone strike earlier in the series. So of course, Logan, he just rolls with it, especially since Mav's got more plans for him. It's good to keep a surprise of his own up his sleeve. But Mav tells Logan how much he's hyped Logan up to his new partners, and now he wants Logan to prove that he was worth all of the praise. And of course, Logan responds by cutting the camera feed and then explaining to Nightguard how they'll use Maverick not knowing about her to their advantage. That is, until both of them are spotted by the next Maverick surprise. This time, the Claw Sect of vampires, who come down the walkway each wielding swords, and this sect of vampires look like mummy ninjas. And they all begin to engage in battle, but Wolverine decides to have Nightguard open him up an exit from this walkway by blasting a hole in the wall and then luring the Claw Sect to come and fight in this new tunnel, where Logan can now fight them one by one in close quarters instead of being able to attack him from every angle. Now it's only one way in and one way out. And now the heroes are able to easily cut down another vampire sect. And then Logan decides that it's time to hit Maverick with another surprise that he wouldn't expect. And he takes one of the vampire swords and he impales himself on it. And then he tells Nightguard that it's bait to draw out Maverick. and with the sword still sticking through his body, keeping his healing factor busy at work. Logan then tells Night Guard that he's vulnerable now to vampire Enzy, and he has her turn him. So she obliges, and she bites Logan in the neck, and like clockwork, he disappears on Maverick's camera screen. And now Maverick doesn't understand what just happened. He saw Logan stab himself, and then he just vanished. But Alyssa immediately understands what happened, and now she acknowledges that Maverick was right about Wolverine, and he's proven himself worthy of Maverick's accolades. Defeating the Aqueous and Claw Sects alone was impressive enough. But now this vanishing act leads her to believe that Logan has now joined the vampire ranks. And this vampire turn is honestly a surprise to Maverick, who didn't think it was possible for Logan to be turned with his healing factor. But regardless of the fact, it's time for Mav to suit up and finish the job. He always knew it was going to come down to Logan versus him, and he's going to either get Wolverine on their side officially or finish him off altogether. Nothing's changed, he tells Alyssa. But as he heads out to face Logan, Alyssa whispers that he's wrong. Everything's changed now. And then we pick back up with Logan as he enjoys his newfound additional speed and strength. Plus built-in night vision and invisibility to security cameras. He could get used to this, and he wipes out any remaining vampires that he finds. But then he's caught off guard when a shot is fired, hitting him in the shoulder. And judging by the caliber of what just hit him, Logan already knows that it came from Maverick. A .44 Magnum was always Mav's calling card, who then steps out of the shadows and then fires more shots at Wolverine, putting him down. And as Wolverine lay there and then start to drag himself into a seated position, Mav questions how the hell Wolverine was able to be turned. However it happened though, Maverick sees it as a potential bonus for what they've got planned for Logan if he plays nice. And then he introduces Logan to Alyssa, who introduces herself as a future queen. And she's seeking out her future king, which she insinuates could be Logan, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the issue. So what did you guys think about this issue? And how you feeling about the series so far in writer Tom Waltz's Marvel Comics debut series? Did you guys expect to see Wolverine get turned? And with only one more issue left in this series, how do you guys think that this all will come to an end? And how do you think Maverick is going to react to Alyssa changing the game on him and looking to Wolverine as her king now, instead of Maverick, who had been doing all of this for that title? You guys know I want to hear all your best thoughts and theories down in the comments. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video and this channel, and you'd like to support the channel, then you can do so by stopping by the Comics Icons store and pick you up some Comics Icons merch, including the background music heard right here in this video, now available for download. Or by joining the Iconic Fan Club channel membership, and there'll be a link in the description to join. But with your membership, your voice will be heard during our interactive live streams with yours truly, where we can talk about everything that's been going down in these issues, as well as ones that you'd like for me to go over in the future and other comic news. Plus, you guys will get loyalty badges, member shoutouts, and up to 20% off of Comics Icons merchandise from the Comics Icons store. Plus, we've got tiers to the memberships as well, beginning at just 99 cents. Or you guys can donate to the channel with a super thanks. And if you're not able to do any of those, then you can still be a tremendous help to the future of this channel by dropping a like, share, and subscribing to Comics Icons for more icons in the comic book world. But ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. I'm out. Peace.